Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kev. How are you? So, this was just a really, I don't know what irritated me this morning, but this was just something that was just on my spirit, and I felt that I needed to share because I keep things real and 100 with you all. Um, and again, this was very, very impromptu, but there are some things I think that need to be said. And some people are going to like it, some people aren't going to like it, but most people do not like the truth. And that's something that they have to take up with themselves, right? Um, hey, Humble. Hey, Nicole. Journey with Karen. Hey, girl. Starry eyed, my darling. Hey, Miss Asha. Yeah, so, these are some things, and I'm just like I said, I don't know what irritated me this morning, but it's something that, like I said, need to be said. So I kind of wrote some notes down because there are so many things that I want to talk about. And like I said, some people are going to be mad, some people won't. But either way, the truth needs to be said. And I don't care who's mad about it because, like I said, I'm not here to be fake, phony, um, on bullshit. That's just not who I am. So if y'all hear a couple of F bombs this morning, just know that it's weird. Like I seriously got to check the planets in my area because, like I said, I'm just like low key irritated right now. And disclaimer: if some of y'all feel called out, you just have to work on that yourself. Okay. Hey, Isis. Yeah, yeah. Journey with Karen. Everything is okay. Everything is fine. And I know you all don't know this side of me, but I'm very. It's kind of like the older you get, the less you have time to deal with BS. And I'm really, really seeing that now, right? Yeah. So, hey, El Boogie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm speaking as someone that works on the spiritual side of things. I'm not speaking about regular mundane life, but this can kind of apply to it. So, okay. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about you all in the chat. I'm just talking about people in general, right? So, and I just want to let y'all know, like I said, I'm speaking from a spiritual perspective, someone that's a spiritual worker, right? There is a reason that most of us who are true spiritual workers who really do this don't fuck with the public, right? Um, there's a reason that we really don't. And that is because most people are on BS, right? Of the highest order, right? And I'm going to explain what that means. Hey, I Can Breathe. Hey, K Journey. Hey, Nichols Pickles. Yeah. And I'm going to explain that, right? Most people are on BS. And when it comes to, and y'all know my realm is, working spirits, working magic, and I read tarot, right? And I'm speaking from both these areas. It is so tiring. It's tiring when people think there is going to be a quick fix for something, that magic is going to quickly fix something. It is not, especially when the thing that needs to be fixed is you or your outlook on things. And I'm not talking about people who have like trauma and things like that. I'm talking about lazy people, right? Spirit ain't gonna fuck with you if you lazy. It's just not going to happen, right? And I see so many people and they're just like, oh, they just want to do this, they just want to do that. Spirit ain't gonna fuck with you if you lazy. Okay? You have to do the work. And it's funny because I was talking to Nyla I can't remember how long ago it was. It was like maybe last year sometime. And I was talking to Nyla and I was just like, you know what's so funny? When I was doing like kind of like the daily carpool readings or whatnot, the readings in which Spirit told me to tell people that y'all got to do the work, those were the videos that got downvoted, right? Because you can go into YouTube and check your analytics. Those were the videos that got downvoted. And I'm just like, I don't know why people think it's some magical fairy dust. You have to do the work. You have to do it. And some of y'all, not y'all in the chat, but some of y'all really need to figure out why you don't want to do the work. You need to figure that out. And that's some shadow work that a lot of people need to do. Okay. And I know we live in an age where we can get a lot of things done and technology is great and, you know, humans are living. You have to do the fucking work. And it's so irritating, especially, like I said, when people come to me for a quick fix. It's not going to work like that. And then on the other hand, like, I love y'all. I love my clients. I've had some great clients. I still do have some great clients. But don't come to me asking me about X, Y, and Z, and then you're not going to follow up. Don't come to me asking, what can you do? And you're not going to follow up. If I, via Spirit, am telling you, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to work on, and you don't follow up, that's on you. That is on you. And you have to do the work. Like, and I don't understand, like I said, I don't understand why people think they can avoid doing the work. You have to do the work. Don't come to me asking me no shit if you're not going to do the work. Because Spirit going to tell you what to do. And if you haven't done the work and you ask the same question 6 months later, you're going to get the same damn answer. And ain't no spell for that. You have to work on yourself. You have to improve yourself. You have to do the work. Okay? Like so many things, like you just have to do the work. No matter what it is, you have to do the work. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back, looking to see where you can regroup or change things, and that's doing the work. And sometimes you can do everything you can and things still won't change until it's time for them to change. But you still had to go and do that work, even to get to that point. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. Right? You have to do the work. Number 2, some of y'all are hypocrites, okay? We being real this morning. I'm an adult, we're adults. Some of y'all are hypocrites, and I don't like that energy, right? It amazes me, right? Again, I was talking to Nyla. Shout out to Nyla. Shout out to Grown Woman Vibes. That's my girl, Nyla. Nyla is like the big sis because my older sister passed in 2018. Her and Nyla were probably very close in age. So Nyla is like the big sis in my life because my big sis passed in 2018. So Nyla and I talk often. I was talking to Nyla last week, and just in a roundabout way, like some of y'all are hypocrites. Some of y'all are hypocrites. Some of y'all talk such a good damn game out in public. And this isn't a projection. This is not a projection. I know some people be like, well, this is not a projection. How do I know it's not a projection? Because I see some of the same people in Nyla's chat whenever we drill in the dusties, and I love a good dusty drill just as much as everyone else. And some of y'all are the same people asking me about some dusty ass Negro that don't want you. Thank you, Kev. Some of y'all are worried about penises and men that don't want y'all. But in Nyla's chat, talking about, yeah, these dusties and such, but you worried about them. And I'm just like, because we always try to find like people, similar people, like people, water seeks its own level. And I'm just like, okay, so what am I doing? Because it's not a life that I live, right? And no one is saying that you have to be married or whatnot. I'm so thankful that Mr. Hoodoo is such a good person, such a good man, my person. Like next month in June, we'll be together for 22 years, 21, 22 years in June. It's not common, right? We've been together that entire time. But what makes me so sad is seeing women ask about penis, but not necessarily what they can do to lead a better life. How can they help their children? How can they move forward? How can they get their business off the ground? It's a bunch of y'all asking about penises that don't want y'all, but you in the chat talking about you drilling dusties. There's a disconnect there. And I know later on we're gonna have the live about, why women, and I'm a black woman. I'm mainly speaking about black women. But make no mistake about it. And I'm gonna say this, and it may hurt some of y'all feelings. The white women that have come to me, they don't ask me about no penises. They don't. They're asking me about how can they such and such? Is this a good business move? Is such and such? And I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on with some of our people? What is going on with some of our people? And it makes me want to not, it makes me want to just be like, no type of love relationship readings at all, because the focus, and hashtag Taz was right, the focus from our community on penises and sex is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I'm just like, with everything that can be done, with all that, I mean, but worried about penises, and worried about penises that treat you wrong, worried about penises that have abandoned you and your children, worried about, you know, I had a client back in, I think it was like 2020, 2021, something like, whatever, the panorama was happening. And this woman was asking me, how can she do some work to get this Dusty back, who abandoned her, damn near abusing her while she's pregnant. He told her he don't want nothing to do with her, and she trying to fight for this. He don't want you. And she was highly upset, almost to the point of where she wanted to stalk me because I wouldn't tell her. Ma'am, he don't want you. I don't know what it is with some of us and this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And it's seriously cause for concern, because I've come to realize that my energetics just aren't about, like, I can't, I'm really thinking about, like, I'm not doing any more relationship type readings. I don't want to hear about it because no. Some of y'all out here still let me not say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Some of y'all still playing the house with the dusties in your life who don't want you, who aren't such and such. Okay. But we've moved on, right? We've moved on. We're this new. We're not gonna take it no. We're not gonna take it no more. But y'all taking it, and y'all asking me about stuff, knowing you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing to change your circumstances. So why are you wasting your time and mine? Why are you wasting your time and mine? We I say black women, we have to do better because I'm realizing where I have to change in certain things that I do and offer, but gotta do better. Gotta do better. Gotta stop the hypocrisy and got to stop the BS. And furthermore, the focus on BS is just like, okay, the focus on BS. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, again, some people may be mad. Some people may not want to fuck with me anymore. I don't care. Um, you just have to call shit the way it is. Some of y'all just want BS. Some of y'all don't take things seriously. And some of y'all think y'all finna work me for free, and that shit does not happen. Maybe some of y'all who out here calling yourselves slaves still work for free. Q does not. Okay? Q does not. And I take my craft and what I do very seriously. Don't come to me saying you want to learn and because you just really playing yourself. I can teach you so many things, but you have to apply that practical application. You have to do it. You have to do it because guess what? You still have to do the work. You still have to do the work. You still have to do the work. I am not your bullshit worker. I'm not your bullshit tarot reader. It's it's real, okay? You want BS? It's plenty of people out there for that. But if you want real, this is where real is. This is where real is. And I wish more of us would take it seriously because we could really move mountains together as a community if we embrace so much more. But no, you want BS. You want BS. I don't live in that lane. I don't live in that lane. I don't. I don't. I do not live in that lane. And I don't say things to try and, like, I know like some people be mad like when I'm posting like quote unquote my flyers for different things because in my mind I'm giving people what they asked for, which is a place and an avenue for learning, right? And then no one takes advantage of it. So like, am I wasting my time? Or are some of y'all just on bullshit? And I don't mean y'all in the chat, but I just mean, or are some of y'all just on bullshit? Which one is it? Y'all want trauma bonding. Y'all want BS. Y'all want shit that don't want y'all. Y'all don't want to do the work. You don't want to elevate. You don't want to take back your power. You don't want to wield your power. Y'all be out here worrying about, is this goes against free will. Okay, well, the Dusty didn't told you his free will. He don't fucking want you. Which one is it gonna be? You gonna wield your power and move your life ahead, or you gonna chase some Dusty and be on bullshit? Which one is it? Let me know so I can know if I have to swerve or, and no one wants to hear it. People don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Okay. It is the truth. It's the truth. And like I said, all of this put together is why a lot of real workers don't really deal with the public anymore. Don't really let people know what they do, because people gonna ask us 1 million questions about this, that, and the third, and then we tell you, and then circle back around with you a month or two later. Have you done this yet? No. Okay, why? Well, okay. Okay. What else can I say? Okay. Sure. Sure. Like I said, it's very sad. It's very sad, but like I said, the energy that I'm in is really about change. Even if you have to fight hard for it, you fought for it. But I swear, on a plate of tacos, sushi, Independence Day, Ready Player One, my love for Cancun, my love for Kidney Make, I swear on everything that I love. Don't come to me with no BS. Don't ask me for shit and you don't want to do the work. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Because I'm not here for BS. And most of us who are real workers aren't. Stop being hypocrites. Stop with the BS. We'll get along just fine. Hey, Lilith. That's my girl right there. Lilith. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? And if anybody want to take the link real quick and we can have a real quick chat or whatever, or just have something on their mind, that's fine. I can do that. Just chat for a quick minute. Because like mm, mm. Yeah, let me post this real quick. And then hopefully I know how to add you in. So don't trust. Thank you, Journey with Karen. Yeah, it was just really crazy. Like she was fighting, like she had undiagnosed lupus. And so she had been in and out of the hospital, and then she was fine, and then she went back in, and then she was fine, literally coming back out, and then she was having issues with her legs. She couldn't walk, and then just got the call from my, brother-in-law that, she didn't make it. So it was just like, wow. Just so yeah, that was my sister. But when she was older than me, like I said, she would have been 57 this year. But yeah. So like I truly do see Nyla, like I really believe Nyla and I were brought together. to forge a relationship and that type of bond, right? Um, yeah, yeah, like I said, that was 2018. 2018, my sister's birthday was the day after my dad's birthday, so I know they cutting up together. But yeah, so I mean, it's all good, you know. But yeah, yeah. Okay, so I have put that in the chat. Yeah, moving your life forward, moving your life forward, trying to get you what you need, because you know it's crazy out here. Trying to get you what you need. Yeah, yes, moving your life forward. Yeah, I'm so good, humble hummingbird. Like I said, that was my sister. Love her to death. You know, the person, you know, the people who are around you your entire life, and when you start losing them, it's just like, man, you know. But I know she's in the spirit world where we all will be, right, one day. So okay, so I can breathe said, when is my next part? I don't know when I'm going to do another like live tarot reading live stream. It'll probably be next week. Um, because I got stuff to do today, stuff to do tomorrow, and then like so it'll probably be next week sometime. It'll probably be next week sometime. Thanks, Lil. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, it was rough, right? It was rough. But thankfully my nephews are all adults. I have a nephew who's like a few years younger than me because my sister, you know, 17 years older than me. So I'm just glad that my nephews, you know, aren't, you know, like weren't small children. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so anybody got something to say? Questions, comments, concerns? Are we going to do better with, you know, because like I said, don't forget we doing this reading later on about why, you know, why some of us just love to protect and uplift shit and people who don't care about us, who harm us, right? And it's not even we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Anybody got any questions, concerns? I know Nyla said she's edited in the clouds. Questions, concerns? Thank you, Starry Eyed. And I just want people to understand and to know that this work that we do as spiritual workers, those of us who have been put here to teach, to kind of, you know, guide and answer questions, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And it's a lot of thankless work, right? Like some of us are, you know, like when teachers don't make a lot of money, when teachers deal with a lot of shit, but they do it because they really love what they're doing, it's the same with doing this type of work. Except I'm not poor. But it really is like thankless. People think they can talk to you any type of way. People get mad at you, such and such. People think that you here all times of day and night for them. They don't want to respect boundaries. It's a lot. It's really thankless work, and a lot of people just are here to try and use you. It really is. It really is a labor of love. I do this work because I really, really, really want to help people. I really do. But I mean, I have to be honest, if the BS keeps BSing, I'm gonna have to pull back. Pull back. Okay, I see somebody here. It's K Journey.
Hey boo, hey. I am
Ooh, look at
offended.
you.
How you
I see you
doing?
and the girls. Hey K Journey, what's up?
I'm offended. You have offended me in a great way
Let me
though.
see. Are you muted?
Oh,
Let me see. Are you here?
yep. Hold on. It might be me. Give me 1 second. Uh, One sec.
Check and see if you're muted, darling. Okay, she said you said 1 sec. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's really crazy. Yeah, I can't be out here faking with y'all. I can't be out here, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm just like,
Hello? Can you hear me?
we can hear her, but we can't see her. Why can't you see her? Because I can see her and I can't hear her. Oh, damn. Why can't I hear her? Let me see. Going out and coming back in. Okay. She said she's going out and coming back in. I couldn't hear nothing she said. Y'all know I be crazy with these I be trying to get the audio right. Um and of course my dog is over there like begging for attention right now. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I still haven't really figured out how to, do all of that. Let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Let me see something real quick. Let me see.
All right, looks like I'm connected. I done messed up the mic or something.
No, we're not in a retrograde. I don't know why I can't. Let me see something. Let me see something. Wait. Okay, let's try that.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, I can hear you now, girl. What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Girl, I don't know what fired me up today. I really think I have to check like the planetary energies in my area because I'm so tired of bullshit right now. And girl,
I think I think Spirit is using you because they're tired of our bullshit because you have offended me in a good way. Um,
oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's a
Listen,
it's a good way though. I put it in your chat. Like my therapist, she would always say, "You're so strong. You know, you really do cope well." She always gave me good advice, but I hated that statement, so I cussed out. Right? So
good.
the next session, she came through with your energy, and so I was telling her about when I was in college, and it was literally almost 4 years to the day that I went through my sexual assault, that I was almost assaulted again, and I was trying to get the paperwork for 20 years since 2004 basically, right? But
Hmm.
the guy's family had a very prominent name in that city and in that state. I recently got it and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I got it because for a while you start to think this stuff is crazy. You're crazy. It didn't happen. Da da da." And so we're talking and I'm all optimistic and she goes, "I'm a former athlete now and I love myself and I think I'm beautiful." But she goes, "What about your weight?" I said, "What?" I said, "Wait, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?" Like, I'm talking.
The
She goes,
fuck?
"No." She said, "But what about your weight, though?" She goes, "I know that you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. Other people can see it. You believe it." She goes, "But you were in tip-top health back then, and you had two situations happen. You know, you told me how you were always protecting people. You would literally fight men and women for people all the time. But now it's like you gave off mama bear energy, but now you want to represent the mama bear. You want to look like her, thinking that's going to prevent you from being attacked again." I said, "Wait, what? What are you talking about?" I said, "I'm beautiful. It's just a lot of stuff in life is going on." She goes, "No, you told me if you feel like you're getting too plus size, you will go out there and work out, but you don't do it consistently. Here you have this paperwork, and at
Mm.
that time, you immediately stopped doing what you love, which was running track. You stopped and now you have it. So what about that aspect of it?" I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I made a joke. I said, "Well, they don't kidnap chubby girls anyway." She goes, "That's my point. It's a defense mechanism and you don't even realize it." She goes, "You need to worry about your weight. Yes, you're healthy. That yes, all your charts and everything come back good. But now that you have this paperwork, does that release you from that fear or presenting as a big bear so that no one will come up to you and attack you, because your size, your race, your sexual orientation, none of that's going to protect you. If somebody's going to do wrong, they're going to do wrong. And I
Mm,
sat there and I said, wait, oh shit, wait, you're, God damn it. Like, she blew my mind and called me out. And she gave me a homework assignment I was supposed to turn in last week. Like, hey, I know you know what to do to bring your weight down and to be healthier, but I need you. It's that point before, the mental point before, clearing out your
mhm,
mental. Stop hoarding all these emotions. Get rid of that. Let me know your plan to get rid of that so you can
mhm,
execute going back into exercising. And so I went in there empty handed. And she kind of just sat there and looked at me. She didn't want to talk about anything else because here I am cursing her out for telling me I'm strong and I cope well. And I can't come back to her with an assignment. I have to do it this Thursday. But I'm like, God damn it. Like, why are you doing this to me today, Eclectic? Like, what? Like, you're calling me out because we do have a lot of internal cleaning we have to do and we look for answers every other way. Oh,
mhm,
maybe I should try keto. Oh, let me look into Ozempic. That shit's not going to help me because I'm still not going to do any of that because I have that emotional hoarding that I'm doing from what's
mhm.
happened in the past. So here
Yeah.
you are being a butthole to me today in a loving way. And like you're saying, Nyla is like your big sister. I think my big sister who passed away is coming through you too. Like, Kizzy, get it together. And so I
Yeah.
just wanted to let you know that you fussing me out and the energy is warranted because it's across the board, even when I share this information with some of my best friends. And like I have one that works out too much. She goes, I don't know why. I'm always in the gym. Like it's to the extreme. My other best friend was like, Kira Underwear, I'm with you. I want to figure out why I'm keeping this weight on. Like I know what to do, and we have a lot of similar personalities. If we feel like we're getting too big, we'll go and we'll do what we have to do. But I think the call out is warranted, and there's a shift where it's like, okay, I need you to look in the mirror and really see you internally and externally to get this shit together. So,
Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I promise I was not coming for anybody's edges at
hmm
all
you
today.
did.
But, like I said, I can't, I just can't be fake. I can't be fake. I can't be phony. And if I find myself in environments that whether physical or online or whatever it is, when I find myself in environments that I'm like, this is too much shit, this is too much BS, I remove myself. Like I'm not
Right.
asking people to do what they don't want to do, but when I see the BS, like I remove myself. And I don't want it to be to that point to where I end up punishing others because the majority
Yep.
isn't doing right. You know what I mean? But like I said, I just can't with I see too much of it and so many people want BS from me and I just can't do it. I can't do it. Um
And don't do it.
yeah, yeah,
Because what you said today, I'm like, dang it, I really need to get it together because I think my therapist may cuss me out and point out some more things I ain't ready to hear come
yeah.
Thursday if I'm not prepared. So it's warranted and I appreciate it. Like, thank you for snatching my edges. Like, you try to give a disclaimer. I'm not trying to call nobody out. Well, you did,
Right,
sis. Thank you.
right, right. Yeah, I'm just like I just can't. And like for example, and I don't know whoever watched that video. I did a video earlier this year. What is it? Almost June now. Maybe a couple months ago, maybe 2 to 3 months ago. It was called like How to Manifest a Better Life. I literally laid it out for those who want to work in this realm of spirit magic. I literally laid it out. How many people followed that blueprint that I gave? How
I'm
many
scared
people
to
followed it?
ask.
How many people followed it? I
Mhm.
said exactly what to do. You have to plan things out. You do your cleansings, your protection, your money work, and then your other work to open up the roads for you to bring that goodness in. How many people did that? How many people did that?
Listen,
I'm pretty sure not too many.
right, right.
I'm pretty sure not too many. And then on top of that, like, okay, so I made a video last year, like August, September last year, whatever it was, when I decided to come back to YouTube because I've literally had this channel since like 2019. And I said, okay, ladies, this is something where you can make something and you can kind of get people to give you gifts and money and treat you good. I laid out this is what you do. You buy this is what you do. How many people actually work that? So you
It's
can be in the office wherever you work. And
Hmm.
when you ain't got to buy your lunch, and when people nice to you, and when the boss want to give you a raise, all because you made this spray and you out here being treated like the goddess that you are, how many people did that?
I ain't do it.
I know one person who asked me like about how to do it. She emailed me. She asked me about, sitting it out in the moonlight. Can she do? One person that I know of. So I'm out here doing this work, and I don't like to. Whenever I feel unappreciated, I remove myself. And when I do that, don't come asking me shit. Don't come
So,
asking me nothing.
so eclectic. Can I ask you a question? Because I
Yes,
always hear
darling.
people saying a timeless reading or a timeless. Is that like timeless information? The moment you see it is the moment you need to go ahead and apply it.
No, timeless readings are messages that they gonna hit no matter when you see it.
Okay.
Probably something like this: learning how to let go, learning how to move forward. Those are usually the messages that I get. You need to examine things. Like a lot of people, and again, people have to do the work. A lot of people are so afraid to let some things
Hmm.
go. But when you don't let things go energetically, and I want y'all to understand, energetically, you are telling the universe what you like. So all this, I want to do this, that, and the third. You ain't got rid of the people who betrayed you. You still dealing with people who did you wrong. You still dealing with dusties, wusties, Asian dusties. No matter who it is, you still dealing with people who aren't treating you right. You still in the job that's not going to promote you. All of that, you are energetically telling the universe this is what you like. So all these, oh, I want to do this, it don't matter. You need to do the work and at least show that you want something different. I had someone who was a client, and her brother prayed against her, praying that the people would come take her children away, telling her
Wow.
that he's doing this, that he wants her downfall. I said, you need to cut ties with this person. This person is why, okay, because these Christian prayers, it's energy, right?
Right.
They gonna curse you too.
Right.
Um, you need to cut ties with this person. But I can't. He's my brother. Okay, I can't talk to you no more. This is what we are doing, and this is why so many people are in the same damn place. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to move on. They don't want to let go. So a timeless reading are messages that's gonna hit no matter when people see the video. That's what a timeless reading is.
Right. I think I need to go back and watch that video you did last summer then because it feels like it's something I need to hear. Here you go again. Somehow I might need to go ahead and check out because that's literally something I was writing in my journal yesterday. I can do X, Y, and Z, blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah,
blah. Like
yeah.
so it's just crazy that you're saying this now. Dang, I owe you some money now because you want me to give it a word. Um, yeah, yeah, you gonna snatch some edges today, and you're continuing to do so. So don't even listen. If that's your grand exit, like, hey, come see me when you're ready. But I think you hit a spot on. People are afraid. Like I didn't realize I had that fear until she
It's
said it, and you're just reiterating what she said, and you're phrasing it differently. And you're coming from an energetic standpoint, so it's like, God
right.
damn it.
Right. And I want people to know, like, and I'm gonna ask this question, and it's gonna be a real easy answer, but I don't think people are gonna understand the answer. Okay. Does a zebra give birth to a cow or to a frog? Anyone can
No,
answer. It's
no.
easy. This is the easy one. What does a zebra give birth to?
I don't want to
What
say a
type of
calf.
animal?
A zebra.
Okay, great. Now that we have that, being that the creator created us, did the creator create people without power or no? If we come from a place of power, you have power.
I'm not your friend. Okay.
And I think that people don't understand that. You have power. We have powers because just as the creator, I'm not Christian, I do believe in a power source that created everything. Just as we were created We have the power to create life. We create other humans. We have power. We have power. It's in you. You are part of the power. You're not separate from it. And I really need people to understand this because they sitting here.
Hmm.
You have power. The creator did not create us like rocks. No, we have power. We have energy. Use it. But there's so much fear, and it's just like, I understand the fear, but what's the alternative? To stay in things that aren't good, things that are unhealthy for you, dealing with situations and people? No. Yes, we create our reality. Thank you, L Boogie. We create it. That's why you have to be careful what you say, right? We all know the people who have children that their parents and loved ones don't speak life into them. We see how they turn out. The
Hmm.
ones who do speak that into them, we see how they turn out. You have power. It comes in so many different forms. Use your power. Harness the power around you. We have it. We really do create our reality. But we have to change and do the work. And some of that includes changing our mindsets about things. And once we do that and we're ready to do the work, we're doing the work. Spirit is gonna help you. Will help you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. So, like I said, but
I ain't even got nothing at this point because you're speaking a word and and it feels, you know how you people who go to church, oh, I felt like the pastor was speaking directly to me. I feel like he was speaking directly to me.
I
So,
mean, if people hear something from this and they take something from this, great, because I really am here to help. But I'm not here to deal in BS. I'm not here to deal in foolery. I'm also not here to try and scam you or just do things just because, right? Because if someone says, "Hey, I have an issue and I really need help," I'm going to help you as best that I can. But I'm also wanting to teach you how you can do it and help yourself so you won't have to keep coming back to me,
right.
right? Like people really think that I'm out here just doing stuff and making stuff for money. No, I want you to learn if you want to learn, but I want you to learn so you can do things for yourself. That's why with this tarot course, I want to teach people so they can build their own practice and do what I do, but just in their form, how you do it. Because no two people do it the same. You are uniquely you, me, I'm uniquely me. I'm going to teach people who want to be taught so that they can learn to do it themselves and go forward and get their whole life.
So cute.
Yes,
What do
darling.
you say to people who are afraid to move in that power? It's almost like they are a caterpillar that's been in a cocoon way too long, and they were supposed to been get out of that cocoon and fly and show their beautiful colors. They're afraid of what they're leaving behind. They're afraid of shedding. Like, what do you say to people who are afraid to move in that power?
I will impart something that my dearly departed father, um, God, I miss him. My dearly departed father used to tell me, and I didn't understand it until I got older. He says, when you're sick and tired, that's when you're ready.
Hmm. I love you, but I hate you right now. I love you. I hate you.
I mean,
Oh wow.
when you are sick and tired, that's when you're ready.
Hmm.
Some people can move before that. some people, and it also comes down to figuring out. A lot of people say what they want, but they don't really know what they want. You have to figure out what you really want, because I've done work for people and the work don't manifest. Why? Because they don't know what they want. You have to know what you want. Like, conviction, know what you want and why you want it. And why you want it, I don't care. But you have to be energetically aligned. When you say you want something, you can't say that um you don't want to be with someone anymore. Well, you want to end a relationship. And I
Right.
get that there are other things that need to happen, but you can work on the other things while you planning your escape. Like, I was I was talking to someone, and she knows who she is. I don't see her in the chat, but I was talking to someone either last month or the month before. And, not to put her business out there, but she was just like, she's tired of the situation that she was in with this man. And I told her, this is what you can do to get out of that. But you can't do that and still planning on living here with him. You have to show spirit. You have got to start packing your shit up. You, whatever bills is in your name, his name, you need to start removing all that shit. You need to start looking for somewhere else to go. You need to don't even sleep in the same room. You have to put it on for spirit so much. The spirit is just like, all right, she ready. She doing it, or he's doing it. Because you can't say you want something and you still doing the same thing. The work ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. And a lot of people don't know themselves, and a lot of people don't know what they want. I can't fix that. You have to fix that. That's the shadow work. You have to do the work to find out why. You have to drill down. And people who have had readings with me know that sometimes my readings turn into shadow work. Like, okay, let's stop and examine that. Why? Because you're not going to be able to do anything, put anything into place with what comes out of the readings unless you're doing this other work to resolve these things first. Still got to do the work.
Is your Cash App and stuff in the pin to the chat? Because you just gave a
No,
whole reading
it's
and didn't even
not.
know it. You got to pin it. You just gave a whole reading, and
it's
game is
it's
not free.
not. I didn't even put that up. Like, people be like, "Oh, she just out here trying to do stuff for money." No. Let
Everything
me
costs.
type it.
Yeah.
Oh, what is my cash app? Okay, that's my cash app. There are two
Okay.
eyes in Mystique because two is my favorite number, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't people. Yeah, yeah. I just
Q, Q, how on point you are is because I was thinking about moving. Now, keep in mind, I've already relocated in 2016 from my home state, but I was thinking about moving again because there's a lot of opportunities, and I'm not sure if people in the chat are aware of it, where you can literally move to a certain city or state, and there's like financial benefits for it, right? And so I primarily work from home. I go into the office like once a week, and I'm always trying to find a way to prepare for the future, prepare for my little one. Okay, what's a good investment for me? What does investment look like for me? Right?
right.
And so looking at those cities that will pay you to work there, it's this one particular city that's just screaming out my name. And it's in the Midwest. I'm like, I can live there for a year. They pay rent or mortgage. If you stay there longer, there's some additional things they can do for you. And right now, one of my big investments that I'm doing now is I buy mobile homes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
and I rent them out and I live in one. And my thing is, okay, it's paid off. Put this money away for my son. The one we live in now, I pay my son rent. He's 11 years old, and so I'm like, okay, I have that. He's gonna be good to start his own business. He'll be good for college, whatever he wants to do when he gets older. I said, okay, let me just focus heavily on my retirement and all that stuff like that. But how do I make sure I'm not tapping into any investments that I currently have and I can save? I want to save this amount of money. And then this city just was added to this list, the different cities or countries you can move to where they'll pay you to relocate there. And this popped up. I would literally be able to save um, 75 to 85% of my income if I go ahead and do it and invest and move out with my plans. But I'm like, do I want to relocate again? And I spoke to my 11-year-old about it. I said, baby, would you mind moving? Like, you're only going to the sixth grade. Like, would you want to move again? He goes, yeah, mommy, I want to move. I like seeing different places and stuff like that. I'm like, hmm. So he's already given me the okay. My job will definitely give me the okay. I've been here for 15, 16 years. And I'm like, I don't know. That's still iffiness when I know, Key, here's an opportunity. Don't cost you nothing. They'll pay for relocation. You meet all the requirements from working from home, their income requirements. Do it because it'll set you up really, really nice. And you said that word move a few times. I'm like, dang it, Key. This this may be a sign for you to stop being scary. You've never been this scary before. Why are you
Right.
being
The
scary now?
fear. Yep.
And it's like, dang, Q, like you really gonna sit here and call me out like this on something else now? Like really? But yeah, yeah, I'll definitely have to book a reading now. And
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I'll,
And it's so funny because Mr. Hoodoo and I we were talking about that.
mhm,
And it's so funny, right? It's so funny because he and I were talking like we love, like I know people don't care about Florida, that we ain't part of this Democrat Republican ass shit.
right,
We're not. We are at the point in our lives where we want to live happily. And not saying that we haven't before, but we really enjoy Florida,
right.
Tampa, Orlando, Miami, just those tropical areas because he's West Indian and I must have been like West Indian or something in my spirit because in a past life because from a little child I have always known that the tropical beach like area is where I'm supposed to be. So,
Right.
we were just talking about how right now there are no more energetic ties keeping us in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're just like, okay, so now we're about to move to Florida. So that's happening before the end of this year. That's happening. How have we started to prepare even though we don't know where we're going to go? We start packing shit up. Um we're looking at houses, to rent. We're looking in different areas. We were supposed to go down for Memorial Day to just look around or whatnot, but energetically, we are saying we don't want to be in Atlanta anymore because right now, for people who have lived here for a minute, the energy is just it's weird here and it's really stagnant here, but it's not our joy. We said we wanted to move before. We never took any of the beginning steps. We're moving to Florida, okay? I was up this morning looking like, okay, this house looks good. Like we're probably going to drive down the next couple weekends and just really look at some of these houses or whatnot because this is what we said we want to do. But I say that to say we've been saying it for so long. We have let go of the energetic ties tying us to Atlanta, right? And when his grandmother passed, it's like, okay, that was the last one. Because he really wanted to be around to help his mom and his grandmother, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last one. It's like we free now. We don't have any children to pull out of school. Like it's just us. We finna move. But like I said, I say all that to say the energetics, you have to deal with the energetics and then do the work. You have to
Right.
deal with it.
Right.
And
And I
for a
can
moment, I had caught myself last week, like, oh my God, we're we're gonna move. But my friends, I was like, no, my friends got money, they come visit.
I, and you know what? It's so funny because my best friend said that because guess where I am? I'm in Georgia. I'm in the Atlanta metro area, and the
Oh, okay.
energy is all. I'm like, what the heck? What's
It's
going
weird
on?
here now.
It's
Yeah,
like, what the hell is going? It's time to go. And my
it
best
is.
friends, they encourage it. Like, he, I like this one. Like, they all like they in our group chat, they're constantly talking about the different places. We watch it because they know I would get up and go. But this is the first time I've been so stagnant. Like you, I'll start packing stuff up. Like I'm
Start
packing
packing
it
shit
up.
up.
But I haven't done that. So I'm like, okay. And now to find out that you're in Georgia and I've been here since 2016,
And girl,
I'm
I've
a
been here
Jersey
forever.
girl.
I mean, I'm from Chicago. I came here to go to college and just kind of never went back because I don't like cold weather.
Hmm.
But so I've been living here. Oh God, like I said, I started at Clark. I finished at Georgia State. Let's see how long I've been here long enough. Like we got our first apartment together in like '05 after I had like moved out of the dorms and stuff. So I've been living here for a long
Right.
forever for a long time. But like it's not the same anymore. Just energetically, like it's time to go. Like I don't want to go see some of this dumbass shit. Like, I don't want to see the trap house. I don't want to
Right.
go to I don't want to go to botanical. Like, I don't want to see none of this stuff. Like, we've seen everything. There's nothing else
Right.
here. There's more and more people coming here
Hmm.
because Tyler Perry Studios, all over by Union City is the studios.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to. It's too full. It's been full for the past 2 years, 10 years.
Hmm.
I don't want to be here no more. So we finna go.
Yep.
But like I said, the energetics will match once you know what you want and you fully dedicated to it. And I know, like, and I'm just gonna say this. I know some people are just like, is there a book to such and such? Is there a book? And I'm gonna always tell you no. Why? Because people get these books and then they want another book and they want another book and they want another book and don't do no practical application.
Right.
You have to do the work. A lot of people hide behind theory. You have to do the work. The book is gonna keep you in the book. It's
Right.
gonna make you a librarian. It's not. I'm being so serious. You have to that physical practical application. I know some people learn via reading, right? I have a photographic memory, but you still have to do the work. It don't matter how many books you read if you're not gonna try stuff out.
Right.
It don't matter. So is
Mm.
there no you have to know, you have to know. You have to start doing.
Right.
Do, do, do. Like you have to do it.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
Well, I'm gonna drop that. I gotta send you my invisible invoice via Cash App because you just gave me a word. Because it's nothing's by coincidence. Nothing
it's
is
not.
by coincidence.
It's not. And if we're in the Atlanta area, if want, like a reading or something like that, you want like in person, because in person is gonna be like this.
Hmm.
Right? If you want something
Right.
like in person, like I trust you enough to show
Right.
myself to you.
Right.
Um, if you want that, just let me know and we can make something happen.
Okay.
But girl, like I keep telling people, like, mm,
Yeah.
I
You
don't want
are
to blame people. I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just saying no one can do the work for you. There's not a spell. There ain't no spell for this.
ain't that much
You have
saging in the world.
No, right. Because it's you. It's you.
Right.
You have to do the work. And like I said, I just find it interesting how people don't want, we talk about, oh, the Dusty's accountability. And the Manosphere is talking about, oh, the women's accountability. But accountability, there's some merit to that.
Right.
You have to do the work.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
really.
I'm not your friend. I am, but yeah.
Always.
So I'm gonna drop down. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and
This
I'm gonna
was
look for some edges.
castor oil and wild growth oil mixed together. One of my personal faves. If
Hmm.
your beard isn't connecting, just for the gentleman, if your beard isn't connecting, Jamaican black castor oil, wild growth oil, moisturize every day. You're welcome. Thank me later. Good for you.
Well, you enjoy the rest of your day and keep
Thank you
doing what
so
you're
much.
doing. You're
So,
welcome.
so yeah, y'all, that was just, I just had to. Don't laugh, Isis. Seriously, Jamaican black castor. If you pour some Jamaican black castor oil and your wild growth oil, that old school white plastic bottle with the green writing, and use that in your, hair and like seal it and stuff, like feed your scalp, right? It's gonna grow back. The hair gonna grow unless it's like, something genetic or it's your time to like be bald or hair thin. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. But anyway, yes, this is how society is. Microwavable, instant gratification. So, anybody got any questions or anything real quick? Want to say something real quick? Because I have to go do my self-care, my workouts before this 1:30 live with Nyla. Anybody, anything else to say? Listen, I keep telling people what to do. They don't want to do it. So I'm just like, okay. Then they ask me later on. I'm just like, but did you do what I said? No. Okay, we'll do that first. 11:11. That's right, Nicole. I just want y'all to know, like, I really love y'all and I'm really here to help. But don't look over here for some BS. Don't be a hypocrite and do the work. Everybody good? Am I gonna see y'all for this live a little later? Cause Lord, I gotta do my workout and then I gotta do my spiritual preparations for this reading, honey. But some people gonna be mad. Yeah. The live later journey with Karen about Black women and why especially the people who protect the men that wear bangs. Yes, that one is gonna stay up on the channel. It'll stay up because yesterday people were just trying to windmill. And whose chat was it? They were trying to windmill in Taz's chat. Why you such and such? And y'all really out here stepping in front of to protect people who your whole competition and who don't like you. Okay, ma'am. So we're gonna see what that's all about a little later. No, it's gonna be here on YouTube. Check my I have the live is already set up. It's gonna be on YouTube. Oh no, it's gonna be here. It's going to be here. And I'll probably post a little tidbit or something like that for my Patreon later. Join my Patreon because y'all don't see me as active on YouTube, but I'm active over there on my Patreon. So if y'all want information and stuff like that, y'all still gotta do the work. But if y'all want the information and stuff like that, I just gave out a lovely herbal recipe for something the other day. Y'all say y'all want this information, join my Patreon because I'm not putting that on my YouTube channel no more because most people are some ungrateful motherfuckers. So, yeah, that's about it. Sorry I come through with the links. But yeah, so if that's it, if no one has to say anything, no one has anything to say, I will see you all in like an hour and 15 minutes. I really got to go do my ballet. I may push that live back just a smidge because I really got to go do my workout. I forego my workout this morning to come talk to y'all. So that's how important this was for me. But yeah, so I love y'all. I will see y'all for the live. Make sure y'all there. The live is already scheduled on my channel, so y'all see it. And like I said, Nyla and I are gonna be on that live together. So yeah. You all can ask whatever you want with regard to the topic, right? It won't be for personal questions. The live is literally going to be for the topic, just like the one for Danae was just for Danae. So yeah, oh no, you all can ask. It's for y'all to ask these questions because I need to see too what the hell is going on. So yeah, I need to see too what the hell is going on and why y'all out here windmilling for the people that y'all say y'all don't like. I mean, I just can't. So, all right, y'all. Love you. See you later, Lil, Kevin, Starry Eyed, all good people. I love y'all. See y'all in that live. Make sure y'all go to the live, join my Patreon, and make sure you sign up for this tarot class, this 12-week tarot class. It's literally gonna be 12 weeks of me teaching because people said they want me to teach a tarot class. So now I'm teaching a tarot class. It's gonna be 12 weeks. I'm gonna be done before Thanksgiving. And it's gonna be so tiring. And if you need a payment plan, listen, we can work something out. But don't have me doing this tarot class and don't nobody sign up for this. All right, y'all. Let me go. Love y'all. See y'all in a little bit. All right, bye.